Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the democracy alive in our country and for the freedom to worship you. Help the elected government and all the positions of power and authority to govern wisely for the common good of all. Amen.
Amen.
We'll do roll call. Mr. Resnick?
Here.
Mr. Braun?
Here.
Chair is here. Ms. Borelli?
Here.
Mr. Gorman?
Here.
Mr. Cannon?
Present.
Mr. Swan?
Here.
Mr. Fagioli?
Here.
Everyone is present. Now we'll have citizens participation. If you have any comments on any agenda items, please approach the podium, give your name and address.
Everybody, please make sure their mics are turned on. Thank you.
Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes for the November 18th, 2025 council meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Fagioli made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gorman seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the reports of the borough officers. First is the financial advisor.
Thank you, Madam President. You've all received your packets, and just one thing I want to bring up there for attention, if I can get department invoices in before year end that pertain to this year, that'd be huge.
Any questions for the financial advisor? I'll entertain a motion to accept the financial advisor's report and pay the bills.
So moved.
Mr. Cannon made the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Fagioli seconded. We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next is the police chief's report.
I have nothing further to add to my report.
Any questions for the chief? I'll entertain a motion to accept the police chief's report.
So moved.
Mr. Gorman made that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Resnick seconded. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next is the fire chief's report.
The only thing I have to add to the written report is that someone will be touring the borough this Sunday, starting at 6.
Any questions for the fire chief? I'll entertain a motion to accept the fire chief's report.
So moved.
Mr. Gorman made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Braun seconded. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Engineers report.
Thank you, Madam President. The school construction, we continue to monitor the contractor installing the stormwater pipe on Springfield has hit another vein of rock, which has slowed their progress. The 25 row program, all work is completed. We reviewed the invoice forward and our recommendation for payment. We will submit the closeout documents to PennDOT for review and approval and release to the county aid funds. The pickleball court construction is substantially complete. We reviewed and forwarded our recommendation for release of funds to include change orders for deducts of fencing and light pole removal and an increase for a parking lot change. And then finally, we had a bid opening today for the demolition of 32 Mill Street. We received 2 bids. The ADU Services was the low bid and submitted a cost at $96,560. We do recommend and forwarded a letter of recommendation that the contract is awarded to ADU. If you may recall that we have a grant through OHCD for a total of $98,000 for this demolition. If you're inclined to make that motion, we can execute the contracts and there's no hurry. If you are inclined, we can execute the contracts and forward them to OHCD.
Okay, so we'll need to make a separate motion.
I will so move to accept the contract award the bid.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Resnick made a motion to accept the contract for the demolition of 32 Mill Street. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Cannon?
I just want, if we get out of the caveat, just that the solicitor reviews all contracts.
Correct.
Just
Okay.
as part of it.
So we'll also add the caveat that the solicitor will approve the contract pending the solicitor's approval. So Mr. Resnick made the motion, Mr. Cannon seconded it, and we'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Great, motion carries.
And that's all I have.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion. Oh, do we have any questions for any additional questions for Mr. Kelly?
Just on the pickle court, right? The painting done, what do we
No.
do?
That will probably be another 60, 60 to 90 days. The court has to cure, and the temperature has to come up before they paint.
So-
Temporary,
So they're gonna honor that, like,
oh, absolutely. We
Okay.
will-
Yeah, retained.
all right.
The money will be retained.
I think it's 60 and rising over 3 days or something like that.
Yes.
Any other questions for Mr. Kelly?
JP,
Yes, sir.
April, May.
that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was as per the contract, they would do that coding because it would void the warranty if we don't wait until
Correct.
good weather.
That's correct.
Okay.
Any other questions?
JP, who's gonna put the nets up? Is that all part of that?
Well, it's up to the borough. I mean, we could put nets up and we could use them without stripes. Or we can wait till it's completely painted and put the nets up. But it's in their contract to install them.
Okay.
It's supplying this.
We're not putting the nets up.
So then the contractor will install it.
Just so,
And you can't play without, I played pickleball, you can't play without paint. We have enough arguments when the paint's there. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. No paint. It was in, it was out, it wasn't in.
he's
That'd be
just
crazy.
as anxious to get it over with as we are. Best gets over, he gets fully painted, so he wants that.
If I'm not mistaken, there's enough arguments with paint. let alone-
Exactly.
All righty. Any other questions for Mr. Kelly? All right, I'll entertain a motion to accept the engineer's report.
I'll make it. Motion.
Mr. Fagioli made a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Borelli seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Solicitor's report.
Thank you, Madam President. All the action items that I described during my report at the caucus meeting are contained in the manager's report, so I'd be happy to answer any questions if needed at that time.
Okay. All right, so should we wait until after the manager's report to approve their report?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh. Not approved now, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. So then I'll entertain a motion to accept this. Oh, do you have any questions before? Okay. We'll entertain a motion to accept the solicitor's report.
So moved.
Mr. Gorman made the motion. Mr. Swan seconded. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Community development and code enforcement.
Thank you, Madam President. At this point, our code enforcement officers have started snow and ice enforcement to make sure that everybody clears their sidewalks. Our ordinance requires within 24 hours of the snow stopping that the public sidewalks are clear of snow and ice. We'd like to ask all of our residents to be neighborly, and if you have somebody with special needs or a elderly neighbor who needs help, we ask that they try to help each other out. And if there's any extenuating circumstances, our phones are, always being answered if there's an issue. Other than that, I'd just like to wish everybody happy holidays and happy New Year.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Gould? I'll entertain a motion to accept the community development and code enforcement report.
I'll make that motion.
All right, Mr. Braun made the motion and Mr. Cannon seconded. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Manager's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. A couple items. The first one is a motion to approve a resolution for a tax rebate to the Potter House located on Oak Avenue, a religious institution exempt from payment of transfer taxes from real estate transfer tax. I think the solicitor really brought it up before, but just that they're exempted. You want any questions?
Yeah, so Madam President, in December of 2024, when the Potter's House Church purchased the property, They purchased it under a name Axe One Inc., which I think at the time, I don't know who conducted the settlement, but they didn't recognize them as a tax exempt entity. They charged them real estate transfer tax, and eventually the church made a request to both the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue, who charges a real estate transfer tax, and also the school district that charges the real estate transfer tax for a refund, because transfers from one religious organization, one exempt religious organization, to another exempt religious organization are exempt from that tax. So by my calculation, we were paid $1,876.30 based on the transfer price of $375,259. So we get 1/2 of 1%. So they did appeal to the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue. The Department of Revenue looked into it. They issued a decision in order in favor of the application. So the state has refunded what was paid to the state. And I recommend that council follow the decision in order of the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue and approve the refund to Axe One Inc., which is the Potter's House Church, in the amount of $1,876.30.
Looking for a motion for that.
All right, I will entertain a motion to approve a resolution for a tax rebate to the Potter House for $1,876.30.
So moved. Motion.
All right. Mr. Gorman made the motion. Mr. Fagioli seconded it. Okay. Do we need to do a roll call for this?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll do a roll call. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Second item of business is a motion to approve resolution 2025-16, authorizing the submission of a local share account, LSA, statewide grant for an application of Commonwealth Financing Authority, CFA, designated the borough manager to execute all documents, agreements related to the grant. This grant is specific to the corner of Oak Avenue and Baltimore Pike for the acquisition of the vacant property on that location under Blake.
Any questions on this item? Okay. I will entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2025-16, authorizing the submission of local share account statewide grant application to the Commonwealth Financing Authority, designating the borough manager to execute all documents and agreements related to the grant.
So moved.
All right, Mr. Gorman made the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Swan seconded. We'll do roll call on this as well. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
All right, motion carries.
Next item is the motion to approve a contract with Keystone Purchasing Network, KPN, with S.J. Thomas Company, Lansdowne, PA, in the amount of $500,000 for removal of curbs and sidewalks, installation of new curbs and sidewalks between Baltimore Avenue and North Springfield Road, just above the monument to Sycamore Road.
Any questions regarding this item? I'll entertain a motion to approve a contract with Keystone Purchasing Network with S.J. Thomas Company, Lansdowne, PA, in the amount of $500,000 for the removal of curbs and sidewalks and installation of curbs and sidewalks between Baltimore Ave and North Springfield Road above the monument to Sycamore Road.
Should add that this is grant money, no expenditure of borough funds.
I'll make that motion.
All right, Mr. Fagioli made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Braun seconded it. We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next one is a motion to approve a tax levy and municipal fee ordinance number 891 for fiscal year 2026. Next one's the budget. So in this particular one, you want to go over the fees. Well, I guess I should say what we have. So After reviewing the budget, as you know, we gave the presentation last month. Stella and I did a extensive research, both from a contractual standpoint, tipping fees, total tonnage from 2025, averaging of 93% collection rate, and the current contract. We do know that in this discussion this week, Alden Borough just put a new contract out for trash, and their 2026 trash contract with the same services we have, they have the same company, doubled in price. So the fiscal proper thing to do is to fully fund the trash. To fully fund the trash, we're going to fall short about $27,000 taken out of the fund balance, but it will take the trash fee up to $429.50, which is $100. So $100 that Stella projected brings it right where it's at. It's right in the ballpark because we usually get a little more than 93%, but we don't want to over project and then underperform. So I'd rather have the other way. But this brings it to the trash budget right without using significant fund balance. On the sewer fund, which is a different matter, right now they increased the rates 4% and 4% on top of 3%, 3%. If you recall, 2 years ago, I think it was, and then we said, John, back in 2024, after we did the budget, they raised it. We had to put money and open the budget back up to put more money in the sewer fund. As it stands now, the sewer fund will go up to $414 a household, which is $100. But we'll also be putting in $354,000 out of the fund balance to offset, to make that whole. So we're going to continue to try to build that up. But with the hit with the trash and the hit with that, we're going to use some fund balance, and then hopefully picking up the 93%, we pick up 3%. We'll level that off a little bit towards the end of the year. But that's the proposal. That those numbers aren't going to get any better. The best we can come up with as far as projections and making it whole without going too deep in the hole. As far as the actual budget itself, we're zero tax. We're maintaining that, and I believe we need how much in the? I didn't get the final number at 5 o'clock. The fund balance towards the budget.
949,000.
949,000, but based on our projections, again, that's a 93%. We'll still have 1,896,000 in the bank at the end of 2026. So they're fair projections, very conservative, but we run a pretty tight budget. There are a couple extenuating circumstances. Having the sewer fund, we lost four manholes this year, which are very expensive to rebuild out. But in the long run, it saves money on water flow, which cuts down on the infiltration. So we're pretty aggressive on our repairs. We're going to continue in that budget. You're going to continue to videotape all the lines. I think we're on the west side now, I believe. And that's showing places that we need to repair, which lowers the amount of water. But basically, when it rains, we're processing rainwater. So that's a big expense. But that's where we're at with the actual municipal fees. John, you want to read the 891? Did that help?
I will. I mean, my recommendation is we actually first adopt borough budget.
That's what I was
Because that sets the revenue and expenditures, and then based upon that it would be then proper to
do that.
Consider the tax levy and municipal fee ordinance, which supports the budget.
All right, so went over the budget with it where it's at. Stands, I make a motion to approve the 2026 Clifton Heights Borough budget. Zero tax increase.
Any questions?
Just, it's more comment than question, Tom. To the residents of the borough, the trash situation is definitely not going to get better. All the fees are passed downhill, and we're the ones that are stuck paying the bills. So I'm just asking the residents to be very mindful in any way they can to alleviate the weight of their trash. Keep it dry if you can. The other thing, to just give you one small example, thanks, Halloween, everyone puts out a pumpkin or two on their lawn for decorations, and come the end of Halloween, for the most part, they end up in the trash cans. If you can find the time and the energy, if you take them along the Darby Creek, along that trail, and dispose of them, the animals will eat them. They're a very healthy item for deer and wildlife. Those kinds of things can help us. And no, not us, can help yourselves to alleviate the bill. Our trash bills come down to roughly $3.66 for each pickup for the 3 days a week. So even though they're not exorbitant, we can do things to save more, and I would just encourage the residents to do that. Thanks, Tom.
Okay. I will entertain a motion to approve the 2026 Clifton Heights Borough budget.
So moved.
All right, Mr. Gorman made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Cannon seconded. We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Now, if I could have a highlight on 891, John?
So that's the tax levy municipal fee ordinance for fiscal year 2026. Section 1 sets the real estate tax millage rate at the sum of 10.1612 mils on each dollar of assessed valuation. It further breaks down that for different categories. Tax rate for debt service or sinking fund purposes is the sum of 0.17413 mils on each dollar of assessed valuation. The tax rate for recreation purposes is the sum of 0.05798 mils on each dollar of assessed valuation. The tax rate for fire services is the sum of 0.47832 mils on each dollar of assessed valuation. The tax rate for police pension purposes is the sum of 0.36236 mils on each dollar of assessed valuation. We summarize all of that in a table form in the ordinance, and as I indicated, the total is the sum of 11.234 mils when you add all of those things together. Section 2 establishes a discount rate of 2% if it is paid within 60 days following the date of the tax notice, and a penalty of 10% in addition to the amount of real estate taxes levied after 4 months. Section 3 sets the sewer rental rates for 2026. And again, I apologize because this was changing. Now, what's the?
Right now it is, we have settled on $414 per household.
So sets it at $414 per unit. And then an additional $2 per gallon for each 1,000 gallons above 150,000 gallons used. Section 4 sets the refuse disposal and collection fee in the amount of
$429.50. You tell this was an 11th hour.
for single-family dwellings and for each unit of an apartment building where we pick up.
How much of an increase is that with trash?
$100, $80, $100.
100 even?
So it's 100 as well.
And again, we have to put $27,000 worth of fund balance to make it zero, make it even. And on the sewer, we have to put $353,000 to make it even. So rates are going faster than we can make. Remember, this is all pass through. This isn't, we're not down the pumping station pumping sewage. This is all coming from county and trash from the county. Tipping fees now, I think last year was, I'm trying to remember where we were at. The tipping fee last year, the tipping fee for the trash, last year was 80, went to $95. It was like, it was 86 to $95 per ton.
4.97%.
Per ton. I'm sorry, John, I went.
Section 5 of the ordinance establishes or reestablishes the local services tax on individuals who engage in an occupation in the borough of Clifton Heights in the amount of $52 per individual owner earning over $12,000 for the calendar year 2026. The real estate transfer and other taxes and fees not that are currently levied but not specifically altered or authorized shall remain in effect at the same rates and amounts. The penalty percentages on real estate taxes and other taxes shall be set at the rate of 10%. And the penalty percentages on sewer rentals and refuse disposal fees shall be set at the rate of 10%. Interest due in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth. And then Section 8 is just if any ordinance or any parts of the ordinance conflict, this ordinance takes precedence. Section 9 is the severance clause, and Section 10 establishes that the ordinance becomes effective immediately according to law. That's a summary of the ordinance.
Motion.
Any questions? I will entertain a motion to approve the tax levy and municipal fee ordinance number 891 for the fiscal year 2026.
I will so move.
All right, Mr. Resnick made the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Fagioli seconded it. Do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick? Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries.
The next item is a approval to trade for a 2011 Ford van for exchange for a 2014 Ford extended van for modification of the ladder truck that's currently in Minnesota, as previously approved, for a total cost of $14,000. James and I have been working on this for the last 10 days. James drove the truck out to Minnesota. As you know, we purchased this truck for several reasons. The primary one, the impetus was the flags that are in town. Every time we need them fixed, it's a cost to hire somebody, or volunteer says he's going to come. In the meantime, the flags are laid at the office or at the VFW. The borough, about a year ago, the mayor and the president council, we took it up upon ourselves, the VFW initiative, but we took it upon ourselves and start to initiate taking care of them, because we get the calls when the granddaughter of the person who landed on Omaha Beach is flag sitting in somebody's closet somewhere, or can't find it or destroyed. So we purchased a van, a ladder, and in that van, a ladder, we found out that there was an issue with it. Sent it to the manufacturer. While it was there, the van that we had that's on top of it has some structural deficiencies. Rather than repair that, the gentleman in Minnesota found us a better van that will fit this and even make it a little bit higher for us. Some of the benefits that we will gain from this is we spend about $10,000 to $12,000 to maybe $15,000 last year trimming trees on Sycamore, Linwood Avenue. Tree falls down. Not that they're going to be, lumberjack capable, but a lot of that work can be done in-house. The banner that goes up on 4th of July, got to try to find somebody to do that. Gets up, falls down, have to hire somebody to put it back up. The actual banners in the town for all we have, the parking lots, that all gets taken care of. So I just think it's a good investment to have. James put up a list for us. Tree maintenance is one, building maintenance, replacement of street lights, overhead traffic signal maintenance if we have a problem with a storm, traffic signage at heights, reset modems if we have to. On the police modem, sometimes we have a modem out. We don't know whether it's the modem or call the company. That can be taken care of. So I think it's going to be a good advantage, and we just want to get this thing back here. It should be about a 6 to 8 week. Well, we're not sending them up there this time. It got a little chilly while I was riding up the last week. So hit a little snow. So we're going to wait maybe until March. Send it back. So he'll fly out there, come back. That's all already been approved. So I'd appreciate your support in the project.
Any questions regarding this item?
This is the van?
That's the thing.
It's a Chevy.
So Tom, just real quick, so that was the 30,000 plus the 14, so it's 44 total between the two things?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It was 30,000 to,
Right.
for the,
Right.
okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Any other questions?
We'll come out of it a negative 4,000 when this is all done, which I think for what we got in it. The gentleman up there is a very fair individual, really worked hard because he knows we're a small borough, and we'll end up with a both warranted piece of equipment that we can rely on. I can't put them guys in the air without it being. That's
No.
I think it's also important to notice that without it, we were paying other contractors to do a lot of this work that he just mentioned. So in the long run, you're saving that money from the borough, not rehiring these contractors over and over and over again to do this kind of work.
Fair. That's all I have.
Any other questions for this item?
James to do my Christmas lights.
Sure.
I will entertain a motion to approve a trade for the 2011 Ford van for the 2014 Ford extended van for the modification of a ladder rack as previously approved. The total cost is $14,000.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Fagioli made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Braun seconded it. We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
Motion carries.
The final two is a motion to approve the second final payment to Innovative Construction Service in the amount of $8,576.26 for the 2025 road improvement program. That liquid fuels is in.
Any questions regarding the liquid fuels motion? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve the second and final payment to Innovative Construction Services, Inc. for the amount of $8,576.26
So moved.
for the 2025 road improvement program. So Mr. Gorman made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Cannon seconded it. We'll do a roll call vote. Mr. Resnick?
Yes.
Mr. Braun?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Ms. Borelli? Yes. Mr. Gorman?
Yes.
Mr. Cannon?
Yes.
Mr. Swan?
Yes.
Mr. Fagioli?
Yes.
All right, motion carries.
Just for council's advocate, if you have streets that your residents are complaining about, want us to look at, now's the time to do it, because we're already starting on planning for next year's submittal for the liquid fuel. So this is the time to look at those streets. Next was a motion to approve a resolution to appoint John Hanna, CPA, as an independent auditor to prepare Clifton Heights Borough 2025 financial statements as part of the borough code, to have this done in December 2025's audit. That Hannah's been with us.
All right, any questions? All right, a motion to approve. I'll entertain a motion to approve a resolution to appoint John Hanna, CPA, as an independent auditor to prepare the Clifton Heights Borough 2025 financial statements.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Fagioli made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gorman seconded. We'll do a roll call on this one. No. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Any questions for the manager? I'll entertain a motion to accept the manager's report.
So moved.
Mr. Gorman made the motion. Do I have a second?
A second.
All right, Mr. Swan seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Now we are on to council reports. Mr. Swan?
Just wanted to say what a great job that everyone did with clearing the roads. I know in our little neighborhood, we had so many people running around saying, hey, can I help you? Can I help you? I must be the older person, so helping me. And wish, everyone happy holidays, happy New Year. Thank the outgoing council for all of their hard work over the past years. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Mr. Resnick?
Nothing to report?
Okay. Mr. Fagioli?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody in this administration for their help to help me get things done up in Second Ward. Nick, our chief, fire company, thank you for volunteering and everything else. Chief Tim, thank you. When I came to you came to me and told me how to handle it and stuff like that. I appreciate it. JP, thank you for everything you did for me. John McLean, thank you, John. And these two, Tommy and John and Christine too. Thank you very much, and full council. I appreciate it. I enjoyed myself doing this and helping the people of Clifton Heights. Thank you.
Don't become a stranger, we'll keep you.
I retired.
Mr. Cannon.
Thank you, Madam President. And I ask for everyone's indulgence, this might take a little time. 2 years ago, I was sworn in onto this council, and at that time, I was welcomed with open arms and support from every member of this council and administration. That's not always the case for some people when they're a minority member in a municipality. But it was here. And that goes on both sides of the streets, unfortunately. If you ask residents what they want of their elected officials, the first thing they will tell you is cooperation amongst each other. That I agree with 100%, and I'm grateful that that's what I received. Councilman Resnick, thanks for both your professional and, in my case, personal help with what I've gone through with my sister-in-law's affairs, and I really appreciate that. Mayor Campbell, you know, we became buddies in the last couple of years, and you were always there when I needed to ask something, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you've offered to stay on with the Darby Creek Joint Sewer Authority. The borough needs your help, welcomes your help, and I'm glad that you've extended that offer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Councilwoman Borelli, everyone that knows you knows how much you care about the kids in this borough. Between you and your husband, I mean, the kids are blessed, you know, and if I could ask, please stay involved. We need that. Sometimes the kids in the borough can get overlooked. So.
My husband's coaching right now for Clemson Valley. He needed a coach, so that's where he is. Thank you.
And Councilman Fagioli, Bruce, like, you know, what you've done for the second ward, I was glad because I knew nothing. And, you know, you took the lead on so many things for the second ward. And what, to be very honest, places in the second ward that looked, let's just say, not eye appealing, have become something very, very special for the residents. It was your hard work. And again, your service to the families and your family service to this borough is truly something to be admired, and it's been a blessing for all of us. And I'm looking forward to you continuing with the, before I butcher this word, back in the Pattis Creek, is that right? That's the right pronunciation. Creek Authority, and thank you for staying on. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
Mr. Braun?
Yeah, thanks, Tom, James, Jimmy, for clearing out everything. The snow was, sure wasn't an easy task. You guys always do a great job.
Just a little dust.
Just a little. And also, thank Bruce, Destiny, and Harris. You guys appreciate all you've done for the borough. Really, thank you very much.
Ms. Pirelli?
I would just like to wish everyone happy holidays and happy new year.
All right. I want to thank all of the volunteers for Frost Fest. Appreciate Santa coming out as well. It was a nice day. Everybody who came, I think, left with a smile. Also want to thank the firehouse for keeping the tree lighting tradition alive. That was also a very nice event, and I echo everyone's sentiment on the snow removal. Thank you to James and Jimmy for all their hard work. And then I'm gonna miss my friends up here, Bruce, Destiny, Mark, Harris. Appreciate everything that you've done for the borough, and we're gonna miss you. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you, Suzanne.
And that's all I have. Mr. Gorman?
Again, I'd like to thank the highway guys. They did an amazing job in horrible weather, but they were out there trudging through. To our outgoing members and the mayor, I've learned a lot in 2 years from all of you, and I thank you for your advice, your wisdom, your friendship. Godspeed to all of you. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody.
Mr. Mayor?
Thank you, Madam President. As this is my last council meeting, I just have a couple things to say. I feel bad writing this. I should have got John to write my speech for me. I feel bad, but this is the way it goes. I started my public service in 2017, 9 years ago. My experience in those 9 years have been amazing. Harris Resnick and I were the last two that were here when we first heard about the middle school being built on those hollow grounds in Clifton Heights. Those fields that left my DNA as a little boy growing up in those Clifton Heights fields. 1,000 hours were spent on meetings about the school. As a councilman in the beginning years, we went to 100 of the Upper Darby School Board meetings just to get a little information about what was going on and what would be done to our fields. After countless meetings with Judge Dozer, we settled on an agreement February the 16th of 2022. In that agreement, we would be deeded back the fields of the borough of Clifton Heights. As mayor, I am proud of items that got completed. Talking to other boroughs, I noticed that they were missing a street sweeper. At $1 million, it was almost impossible to buy. Mr. McCosey and I found a company with a demo that we were able to purchase for $300,000. We were also able to purchase LED signs to slow down speeders in the borough streets. With a little help from the American Legions, we were able to install hometown hero banners. This honor all the veterans, past and present, that served and lived in Clifton Heights. With the purchase of the ladder truck, the banners will be honored for many years to come. I would like to mention to all the people that helped me along the way, all the members that I served with on council. The support was overwhelming from all, especially from the president, Suzanne Brittis. John Gruhl and his staff always was there for me to answer the questions on codes, regardless if I liked the answer or not. Thank you to all the support staff, accountants, engineers, and solicitors. Always professional, always knowledgeable, always on point with the right answer. Over the 4 years as mayor, I talked to a lot of boroughs and heard of some horrible stories about some officials that don't work together. That was not the case with our chief of police and all of our police officers. Tim Rockenbach has been a world of information. He respected my office and kept me abreast of all the information that I had to know. He never put me in a situation that I didn't know how to answer. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thomas, Nicholas, McCosey, Christine, and Peg. They are a package deal. Christine was always there on all administrative duties, and Peg was always there for organization and payment. Thank you. Tom comes with a mountain of experience. Just read his 4-page resume. When you become mayor, there is no book that you can read. I didn't need a book. I had Tom McCosey, past mayor himself. He had all the answers. as borough manager, you should come into work and then go home. Not for Thomas McCosey. He was on the job 24/7. Sorry. There's a story that he was on vacation with his wife in Italy, and he was on the phone and did emails every day. Can't thank you enough for all your support. Thank you to the Clifton Heights residents for the 4 years. I will always remember. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Do we have any old business to come before the body? Any new business?
Yes. We have big shoes to fill. And we'll do our best to fill them.
Okay, we will have closing public participation. If you would like to approach the podium, please give your name and address.
Hello.
There it is.
I did not scream. So my name's Mary Doherty, 324 Prospect Avenue, Clifton Heights. Quick question. CPA John Hanna, did we know him from before? How did we locate him for this?
John has been with us,
At least 5 years.
at least 5 years since I was at RP out, and he's been here. That type of an audit's an experience audit, so if we had somebody else, pretty much the same price.
Thank you, yeah.
he's-
And my other question, let's be quick, is just about the curbs will be taken down, curbs and sidewalk and,
Replaced. Yeah, stand there.
Yeah.
And replaced.
but it said from Baltimore Pike to North Springfield Road, and I didn't understand that.
I believe it says Sycamore.
Sycamore.
Well,
Sycamore.
it said from,
It's on Springfield.
It's
there.
Baltimore
Yeah, it
and
says-
Springfield.
between Baltimore Avenue and North Springfield Road, and I did not understand that, but then it said above the monument to Sycamore Road, which I think I know what the monument is, and I know where Sycamore is.
Okay, so we're on North Springfield.
Right, we're on Springfield, yes.
Right.
We're on South Springfield
Right.
right here.
Okay, so
Right.
maybe,
I think
maybe I
North
could,
is above Baltimore.
is above all. Let me explain the project scope, how that's written. So we have a grant for $400,000. South Springfield Road took the house down. Then we have a $1.3 million that starts right just north of the monument where the new curb and sidewalk is, from that point to Sycamore.
Okay, so it's on Springfield Road. Is it both sides of the road?
No, because the school district is responsible for the right side. That's the east side. We're on the west side,
Uh-huh.
right past the monument, from there to Sycamore,
Okay,
phase one. We're going all the way up to Upper Darby. This one's
I see.
$500,000. And they laid out, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna saw cut the road.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna take the concrete out.
so is the school district responsible for Springfield Road from Baltimore Pike to Sycamore?
I'll let the solicitor answer that.
Okay, because that's not where the school is. It's below the school.
Or the engineer, whichever you want to do, John. I think whoever wants to answer that.
So the PennDOT ultimately makes the determination. So wherever the school district is disturbing the curbs and sidewalks between Baltimore and Springfield, and they'll go eventually all the way up to Oak Avenue. They're, as you can see, they're only part of the way there now, and they've hit some more rock. So, but eventually for their installing the storm sewer. So they'll be responsible for replacing curbs and sidewalks that they disturb as PennDOT, because it's a PennDOT roadway. PennDOT makes that call. So the intention was that in the beginning,
Yeah.
what the school district originally proposed was to install all new curbs and sidewalks all the way from up there, but that plan changed as they went along, as approved by PennDOT. So the whole idea of the grants and doing this work was, we didn't want to have half the street be new and the other half of the street.
So currently, as Mr. McCosy was saying, from here, the left side of Springfield is what we're talking about
Correct.
in that thing, okay?
The borough has taken responsibility for the west side,
Exactly.
from Boulder Pike to the upper island
West
where
side.
Westbrook Market is. That's how much money we have to go all the way up.
To go all the way up Springfield Road, past all the stores.
Correct.
To the.
That's about where we estimate we should be.
Yeah, and then the right side or the east side of Springfield Road is all the school district because they've been tearing it up here from the sewer situation.
From
Okay.
the engineering standpoint and from the practical stand for me,
Yeah,
and I'll say this publicly, I don't understand how you build a $101 million school
oh, yeah,
and not fix the curb and sidewalks
Oh,
for the
exactly.
kids coming up that street, but that's what they chose to do.
yeah,
We have had discussions with the school district. We have applied for grants to come back around. In addition to the grants we have, to see if PennDOT will be gracious enough, because they believe that the way they did it,
yeah,
even the stuff that they disturbed, they stayed flat. We're supposed to have an 8-inch reveal on a curb, and that catches the water. It's to us, to JP, and I, and John, that is part of the stormwater management system. We're not at that point to sit at a table and say this is what has to happen until we find out the grants. But my envision, I believe respectfully for the town, to respect the town, if you're going to spend that kind of money, another $500,000 to make it look professionally
Oh,
and
absolutely.
welcoming
oh, yeah.
is
You tear it
just
up, you gotta make it look
right,
nice.
just a good gesture. And they have torn it up. So, but I
Well,
appreciate it.
Now I
Anytime.
understand what's going on. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe a good point is we'll give a presentation, have JB give a presentation that we're starting to work. Thank you.
All right.
Anyone else? I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Rowley made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Corrin seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.